guys, welcome to my May 2020 setup. This month you decided how my setup will look, so I'm going to talk about that while Spedapolina draws all these blossoms. I already announced on my Instagram story that my theme is cherry blossoms, and I've been wanting to do that for a while, so I was super excited for this month. You guys decided on minimal but colorful spreads. The votes on the structured or loose spreads were evenly split, so I tried to balance it out as much as I could. I tried to blend the two pink Tombow markers from the set I have as much as possible in the setup to make it colorful. And then my boyfriend offered to help me dot the centers of the blossoms, and this is how it went. You're covering all of it.
I accidentally gave one a 4.
No!
It's fine. We'll be special.
Wait, your hair's in the frame.
That's okay.
Okay, there you go. Here I am just inking the tree, adding a few branches, and solidifying this drawing. Here I am, numbering the days, super confident that I'm doing it correctly. But actually, I was looking at the April calendar and didn't realize until I got an assignment due Friday, May 1st, that my May 1st was on a Wednesday. It's totally fine to make these mistakes, there's always a way to fix them. The way I ended up fixing mine was just rearranging the days of the week above the calendar. So finally we get to the colorful aspect of this spread. I've been watching these blending lettering videos for so long, and I was really excited to finally incorporate the style into this month's design. This month, I wanted to take a break from my regular calendar setup and try something new. I divided each page into 2 columns and included the categories that usually pop up in my monthly spread. The categories are personal, work, Instagram, and school. This time, I used the fine tip of the Tombow dual tip markers to make the lettering thinner, but still blended the 2 pinks to make it colorful. Since my words overlapped with the cherry blossoms, I also outlined them with the black pen to make them stand out. I wanted to mark the weekends with a darker pink, but I was still numbering the wrong month, so the wrong dates are dark pink. To keep it minimal, I just divided the sections with simple black lines. Later, I came back to the spread and fixed the numbers, so I actually made the correct weekends dark pink. I always say that I'm gonna read more books or watch more movies, but I just end up rewatching Parks and Rec for the 20th time. To encourage myself, I made these 2 spreads where I will review 5 books and 5 movies that I've watched or read this month, and hopefully that'll amount to 1 per week. Let's all take a moment to cringe at how bad this line came out. I drew 5 circles to represent a 5-point rating system. I first used the lighter pink. Since these markers are water-based, they sometimes picked up some of the black ink from the box and smeared it. To correct that, I went over the circles with a darker pink and masked up all those ugly smudges. I did the same thing for the movie spread. This spread is my habit, mood, sleep, and water trackers. Thankfully, by the time I was filming this, I realized I had been numbering the wrong month, so these trackers had the right number of days. I despise having to draw individual mini calendars for each habit, but I also don't like how a boxed habit tracker looks. So I decided to try separate 2-row boxes along with a total number of times I did the habit out of the 31 days of the month. I never stick to mood trackers, but I gave it another shot this month. I kept it simple and only did 3 moods. Every day, I'll fill in the petal with a corresponding color. Decorating this tracker spread with another cherry blossom tree, but with significantly less blossoms this time. I'm mostly keeping the same habits as April, which are moisturizing my hands and face, using castor oil on my eyelashes, doing my face routine, taking care of my nails, and doing at least one hobby per day. I kept my sleep and water trackers very simple and self-explanatory. Since the month starts on Friday, I didn't want to divide 2 pages into 3 days because no one needs that much space per day, especially now. Of course, the only logical solution is a quote page. The quote I chose is, "I bloomed up all over again, despite knowing cherry blossoms are only meant to wither," by Aira. I will link the poet's Instagram down in the description. At the top, I drew the stages of a cherry blossom blooming and included the only other color that will be in this whole month's setup, a light green for the buds. I drew a branch with 2 withering cherry blossoms on it. Finally, here is my weekly spread. I felt that the layout I chose really fit the cherry blossom theme. Can't explain it, but this is the association my brain made when thinking of weekly spread ideas. I decided to move my meal tracker to my weekly spread because I didn't like the way the monthly layout of it looked in previous months. And here is my favorite part of this spread. I saw a layout with colored edges as I was scrolling through Instagram between filming, and I got inspired at the last minute to do the same thing on my spreads. I did the exact same layout for the first full week of May. I grouped Monday through Wednesday together because I figured I would need the most space for tasks on those days. Here is the final flip through. Thank you for deciding on my setup, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it and liked the outcome. Bye guys!